Are you in tune with your body? Do you know when you're hungry? Do you know when you're full? Do you know when to stop eating? Do you recognize any of these signals? I use a tool called the Hunger Scale that has been very successful with my clients. The Hunger Scale is used for physical hunger, as the name suggests. It starts from -10, which is starving, to +10, which is stuffed and uncomfortable. 0 is neutral, which means you're not hungry, neither are you full. This can be compared to a fuel gauge. You don't want it on empty because you'll have to fill it up. And in your case, that would mean eating a lot of food because you are extremely hungry. The first distinction that needs to be made is the difference between the sensation of hunger and feeling hunger. This is very important because the Hunger Scale is used for physical hunger and not for an emotional need to eat. The sensation of hunger is a biological and physical reaction within your body. Physical hunger can be in the form of a headache, a growl, or even nausea. Physical hunger starts in the body and travels to the brain. An emotional feeling of hunger can be very similar, but it's harder to locate within the body. Most times, emotional hunger is felt more in the chest or in the heart. It's not accompanied by a sense of lightness, but more of a heavy emptiness. The emotional feeling of hunger starts in the brain and travels to the body. The goal of the Hunger Scale is to teach you how to eat at -2 and stop at +2. You should feel light after eating. I tell my clients, if you can do a few jumping jacks comfortably after eating, you're at +2. That won't apply to everyone. However, the objective is to feel satisfied in a comfortable, light way. When you follow the Hunger Scale, you'll be eating more often, more likely about 5 to 6 times per day. That means you will need to plan ahead and have food available at all times. This can be a challenging tool to learn. However, if you learn it and apply it, you will begin to solve some of your weight issues. It's a hard practice because in the beginning, when you stop at +2, feelings and beliefs will surface and question why you're not eating more food. However, listen to those subtle signs that your body tells you it's time to eat. You know the signals. The signal that says, "Hello, feed me," and respond by eating enough to get you to +2. Try not to get to below -2 because we all know what happens when we get extremely hungry. Yes, we eat whatever is in sight. For some of my clients that require guidelines, I recommend the following. And remember, even with these guidelines, it's still important to listen to the infinite wisdom provided by your own body. First thing I recommend is eat 6 small meals per day. Also eat a serving of carbohydrates and a serving of protein at each meal. Make sure at least 3 of those meals are served with vegetables. Drink at least 64 ounces of water, which is about 8 glasses of water per day. And drinking about a glass every 2 to 3 hours is a good way to get 64 ounces. This is how I eat, and I found that it provides me with a steady stream of energy throughout the day, keeps me within the range on the Hunger Scale, and is in line with my body's wisdom. Try this out. If you need further information on the Hunger Scale or information about my program, contact me by email on kwavi@kwavi.com or by phone at 1-800-762-4113.